up and sit down.
Yeah, we're live. Hello, everyone. yeah. Guess who just got caught out? His mate, the cup of tea. Finished making your tea, mate.
Oh, well, I'll go and finish make me tea.
Yeah, I kind of lost track of the time. I was sat here like a lettuce, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be doing something. I don't know what. And then it was like, you're supposed to be on air. So hello, everyone. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. And Dave's in his kitchen at the minute, making himself a cup of tea. So, who have we got in the chat? We've got myself, we got Pascal, saying hello to everyone. How do, Pascal? Hope you're doing all right, my fella. Model officer's in. Hello, James. Glad you're on board, mate. Plastic Monkey's in. Paul Chapman. So hello, Paul. Lee Eagles is in. Hello, Lee. Fancy chatting to you today. Bless him. Graham McRoberts in. I got a thing come up on my phone just now from you, Graham. I'll have a looky-loo at the end of my show. I think it might be about them, if I remember rightly. So, yeah, we've been doing a bit of decal printing. Oi, oi. Sergeant Bones is happy that he's made it in time. So, how do, Sarge? Hope you're doing all right.
Oh, we got up in time then. Hello, Sarge. How you doing, fella?
James Chapman's in. Hello, James. How you doing, mate? Been printing some Gatling guns out this morning for a death race motor, mate. Oh, look at them bad boys. Get in there. And yeah, I did sit here with both of them going, yeah, I need to get out more. Lee Eagles is saying me. Yeah, you. What else? James is saying afternoon to Sarge. Sarge is saying cuppa sounds good. Yeah, I kind of forgot to do mine. What a burk. Kevin Stevens is saying afternoon, guys. Afternoon, Kevin. Hope you're keeping well. James is saying, thought you already put them on the motor. Yeah, I scratch built some, but I'm a fussy sod and I wasn't happy with them. I didn't have the resin printer at the time, and now I've got it. I thought, do you know something? Some resin Gatling guns would look a bit better on that. So that's what I did. Lewis Williamson is saying evening, mate. Hope you're keeping well. And what have we been up to in the chat this week at your benches? Feel free to type along and let us know what you've been up to. Sergeant Bones is saying, yeah, know the feeling, mate. The Dakar is strong in the miniguns. Oh, yeah, certainly is, mate. I mean, I scratch built some out of styrene tube and that and slapped them on there, but yeah, they look all right, but I don't know, I just looked at it and I just thought, you know something, they might look a bit better because they've got the rings on them and stack of bullets and all of that lot going on around there. So we'll see, we'll bug them on, see what we think. And yeah, Kevin Stevens is saying all good people. Hopefully we are, mate. We try it to be. If you've got a YouTube, Kevin, put a link up on the Facebook page, mate. I'll put the banner up for that. Where is it? I think that's one. There you go. So you can post your work on there, and we do a little segment on the show for the YouTubes and things like that. So as we go through the show, we'll be doing that. I'm going to hand you over to my sidekick because he's been a busy little bee this week, ain't you, Dave?
I've been a very busy bee.
So I'm going to bung you on full screen. Have you got your cup of rosy there, geese?
I have. I'm all teed up and I'm ready to go.
There you go, mate. Let me know when you're ready, mate, and I'll put you on the old full screen.
Hang on, let me do me camera, and then everybody can see.
Because he's been shopping, and he's been doing loads of stuff, ain't you, guys?
I have now. For those of you that don't know, I have done a extensive refit on the old workbench. So as you can see, I've got new cutting mats all the way to the hobby zone now, and I've got hobby zone all. The camera's not moving. That's it. All the way down there, right into the corner. So I've got a little bit of bits and pieces to do in the corner.
Yeah.
Don't actually know what I'm going to do in that corner, to be honest with you. I think for now, I'm going to leave it as it is.
Well, you could always put a single corner with a bottle rack on top of it, couldn't you, for your bottles?
Well, I've got two of the the big bottle stands.
Yeah.
Which is what these are on.
Yeah.
So what I am toying with is putting a 5-drawer corner unit in.
Yeah.
And then maybe on the end of the corner unit, put one of the triangle drawers.
Yeah.
And that bottle unit then turns 90 degrees and sits on top of that.
Yeah.
With a small area here for any, like for this jar of plastic rod.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So that's, lift that up. So there you go. So hopefully you can see what's going on there.
Yeah.
And then as he swings his camera right the way around, and then I've got all the big stuff in these two cubby holes in here, more drawer units, and then right on the very end you can just about see I've got me printed airbrush stand with magnets on the side, and then I've got that one there. The light unit has been moved thanks to one of your super duper wall brackets.
Yeah.
And that is it. Then you've just got everything above that I've still got on me wooden battens, which is pretty much going to stay where it is. I'm going to have a sort out of all the bits and pieces that's on there.
Yeah.
Just so that he kind of tidies it up, because some of the stuff up there that I use and some of it I don't use and some of it is just collecting dust. So let me put my camera back to me. So that's it. So if anyone is thinking of doing hobby zone,
yes,
you're in a confined space, there you go. That's what it looks like from an eye level view. So you can get away with buying quite a few, but you can get an awful lot of stuff in them. They're like little mini TARDISes. It just sucks up stuff.
Yeah, yeah. They are, though, aren't they? I mean, I found that when I did mine, that, you go from a load of clutter on your bench, and then suddenly it's all gone, and you're like, oh, space.
But the only thing that I wouldn't do again is buy the Gorilla mounting tape.
Other tapes are available.
Yeah, other tapes are available. You just don't get an awful lot with it for the amount of money that you pay for it.
Yeah, that's hurt you a bit, isn't it?
That's kind of put a spanner in my gearbox, really, because I paid £7 for 1.5 meters.
Yeah, it's like bloody hell, mate.
Yeah, I'll feel like sucker that's just been ripped off. Ripped off royally.
Yeah. Well, there's a few people popped in chat whilst you was on. Chris is in at Gross Models,
Hello,
saying
Chris.
hello to everyone. Sarge is in. I think you're aware that Sarge had come in. Andy's in, Andy McLeish. So welcome aboard, folks.
Yeah, hello to everyone that I've missed.
Sergeant Bones is saying 42 to Chris. And you've been putting some videos up as well, mate, ain't you, on the old YouTube?
Yeah, I've been busy. I've got up early this morning, and I've not sat anywhere else apart from where I'm sat now. And I've filmed, edited, and posted 3 videos.
3.
Yeah, 3. And I've designed myself a little holder for my battery operated paint stirrer thing, because I'm knocking the thing over, as he tries not to say a word. And I've heard a distinct knowing beep from 007 upstairs.
Oh, you've had percentage, have you?
Yeah. So I shall go and retrieve that later.
Yeah, I'm currently resin printing Festa the Cabbie at the moment. Because I've been at the bench all night, overnight, and kind of been designing a figure as a taxi driver and doing printing out decal sheets and just playing a bit of catch up at the bench with stuff that I've not been able to get around to doing. So yeah, it's been all right, mate. Lost an argument to myself, as usual.
Yeah, I had one of those this morning. And because I've done my bench and I've got super large area to work on, I've been back to the stash of shame.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I can pop you on the old big screen again, mate, so folks can see what you've been up to.
Because... Let me change my camera and then you can see then.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Right, let me do that. As a lot of people will know, I started last year a trumpeter kit, one known as the Russian Grad. And because I'd never built a trumpeter kit before, I didn't know that you had to build the sub-assemblies of the sub-assemblies that make up the sub-assemblies.
Yeah.
And I kind of lost my way and I kind of lost my mojo and I kind of put it in the box and I put it on the table near me and started to collect dust.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it was Friday night. I was itching to get going on something.
Yeah.
And I was toying with the idea of doing something new. And you said, well, why don't you get the Grad back out again and have a go at that, because you lost your mojo on it. And I've been working on it and I've been doing more sub-assemblies of the sub-assemblies, but I've now got the missile tubes, rocket tubes on the turntable top, along with all of the control stuff.
Oh, big banger tubes, mate.
Yeah, lots of tubes that go bang.
Yeah, happy days.
So I've done that. The chassis is starting to look more like a vehicle than a chassis, because I've got the rear end that that allegedly sits on there.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah.
And it kind of swings round.
Oh, wow.
So that's that. That's looking good. Oh yeah, I've had a really good time as well because I've done wheels.
Oh dear, excuse the pun.
I've got a bit tired.
Skullfish is in. Skullfish.
Oh, what's Skullfish?
How you doing, mate?
Been working on the cab and doing some paintwork inside the cab. So that's moving on a little bit more, and that's pretty much it at the moment.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's like you say, you had lost your mojo on it, and you know when you was on about doing something at the bench because you had done all your hobby zone. I mean, I just thought, what better thing for you to do than a kit that had been an absolute bind to you and that you had lost your mojo with, and it's a good way of getting you back into it, isn't it? Because if you can build that and sort of be reinvigorated, then you're going to want to build other stuff, aren't you?
Well, yeah, and yeah, I just got my mojo back on it, and just having this as it is,
Yeah.
I'm quite happy sat here. I don't think you want to sit anywhere else at the moment.
No, and that's a good thing, isn't it? I mean, you know, probably the guys and the girls out watching this are the same. You know, you start off with a little work area, and it gradually starts taking shape, doesn't it? And then you get yourself a comfy throne to sit in, and like I say, once you've built your bench up, that's it. You're well away, ain't you? And like you say now, you can sit there for hours, whereas before, 20 minutes and you'd had enough.
Yeah, 20 minutes, half hour, and I'd start getting the fidgets. Now it's, well, do I need to move? Not really.
Yeah. Andy McLeish is saying to Chris, been a neurologist at Gross Models, by the way. I love the geary clock box thing. James is saying that Alicia and Shania, his wife and daughter, say hi, guys. Hi, Shania, and hi, Alicia. You're both keeping well and keeping James in check because he's apparently he's got a pink ring.
Oh no, not another one.
Bless him. Oh no, I was thinking to Jamie Bone then when I do. Sorry, James. What else have we got going on up there yet? Skullfish and Chris are having a good old yatter in the chat. So, what have I been up to then, really? I mean, I've been doing some decal prints because my space shuttle is getting soaked in Dettol and it's going to have the tile decals put on it. So I've printed a load of them off because a few folks have asked me for them. So done them in gloss so that they can apply them and then they can mat them down. And may have put the decals on the side of the cab as well, Dave. Look at that.
That does look good.
Getting there, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my printer so that I can start doing my own decals as well.
See, and you got a nice little number plate there, Dave. COL 1N. So, yeah, you know, you got a little opening bootage as well. And opening doors. Oh, try not to drop it, Colt. So that's
right on the floor.
That's the London taxi, and it's all going to be lit and festa the cabbies on the printer at the moment. So I had to do a bit of a redesign on it because it weren't fat enough. So
yeah, your taxi's going down the treat with the guys in chat.
Oh, mate. Oh, cheers for that.
They're all saying it's good.
Folks, yeah, it's one of them, you know. I've got the saw out to cut the doors open and that, and the boot. I kind of went from there, and then I thought, well, a little bit of pimpage on the advertising, and it's a bit shiny, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, it needs to be a bit dulled down, and you need a few white splatters on it.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, it's going to have some bird drop-ins on it and stuff because cabs get dirty, don't they?
Well, yeah, it's like anything out in the open.
My little triplane, I'll call it that for now. That's had its decals put on it.
You done the rigging yet?
No, not yet. I know. I've got to get the old easy line out, ain't I? And that is pretty much. I did the ones that Sarge loves. Me wheels.
Really good.
Yeah, they're 3D printed tyres out of flexi filament and resin centre caps. They're for the Samba bus. And then we've got a set of 1/24 wheels for the Audi. with the old drift tyres on it. See, so because I'd lost the wheels for it. Yeah. So it had been sat on the shelf of doom up there, being unloved and unbuilt, looking like it could. Because originally I was going to do a diorama with it sat on a stack of bricks where someone's lifted the alloys, you know, and leave a trolley jack abandoned beside it or something. But
yeah.
I thought people might get the hump if I did that, so I printed some wheels out instead. So yeah, people are saying in the chat that they current world affairs those wheels are. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's getting a bit hairy out there, folks, isn't it? James is saying, just a heads up, next video build will be a Lego Bumblebee Transformers bust and then the Hogwarts Express with an LED lighting set.
Ooh,
interesting. Seeing that, mate. Sarge is saying that the wheels are looking awesome. Cheers, buddy. That means a lot. Andy's saying rather apt considering current world affairs. Those wheels are, yeah, the biohazard. Yeah, it's yeah.
Watching him, yeah.
Ooh, chappers, you tease. Lee saying decals for me, 1/24 scale. Yeah, that's for a car you've been on about, Lee, isn't it? The decal set, mate. So we need to sort out what car it's for and what set you're after, mate, and we can see
what's that? Someone was after Lotus because I was going to dig mine out and
it might be who it was then. It might be Lee that was after the Lotus. Was it Lotus 76?
I'll do that this afternoon. I meant to do it last week. So
yeah.
I forgot.
Skullfish is asking me how my resin printer's treating me. It's treating me all right. Someone over there got sent a print out of it, didn't you, mate?
There you go. One Dr. Crow bust in resin from Dr. Festa.
Yeah, so
hopefully you can see that.
Yeah, Andy's saying biohazard is not a zombie in sight. Damn, it was me getting my shotgun ready.
You're going to want some of those Gatling guns that you'll do.
Running around like Elmer Fudd in his trapper hat, no doubt.
Yeah.
And Andy McClish is going, wow, epic. Yeah, I mean, it's early days of the learning curve for me with the 3D printing. I mean, I got that printer purely to do the right-hand dashboards with. So I've managed to print myself a turntable that I have, and it activates. Those of you with iPhones will know that when you press the volume up button, it switches your camera, it takes a picture. So I've integrated that with a wind-up turntable, and what it does is you stick something in the middle of it, and it'll rotate 360 degrees, and as it does so, it'll take 60 photos, and then you bung it into a bit of software, and you end up rendering a 3D mesh out of it. So that's kind of how I'm hoping to do my dashboard. So it's fingers crossed time, Dave, isn't it, really, playing with the software?
Yeah, it's dabbling and learning and maybe one or two swear words every now and again.
Yeah, me. I tell you what, we have forgot, Dave. Belly and bench.
Oh yeah, come on, guys. What's on the bench? What's going in the belly?
Yeah.
What is it? I had two very nice bacon and sausage baps this morning.
Oh, you show off.
Oh, went down a treat. Well,
yeah, I bet they did. Was that with a bit of the old daddy sauce, Dave?
No, I chose to go a little bit posh this time. I had pickle.
Oh,
and it made
pickle.
It was a bit of Branston's pickle.
Yeah.
Different.
Oh.
And I thought, oh, yeah, all right, we'll give that a go. No, yeah, I could do that again.
Did it have the lumps in it? Proper Branston pickle?
No, it was a proper pickle with the square lumps in it, and
Oh, good man, yeah.
none of this namby-pamby, spreadable, squeezable.
Nah, it's got to have the big old chunks in it.
It's put the fork in the jar and then lift it up and flick it over the.
What was that other stuff called? Do you remember it used to have all the cauliflower and stuff like that?
Piccalilli.
That's it. Do they still do that?
I think you can still get it. It's not. I don't know. To be honest with you, I've never
it was
really
a
tried it.
strange one. It was a bit like Marmite, wasn't it? You either liked it or you didn't. You go, oh no.
I can't say that I don't like it, and I can't say that I do like it on the grounds that I've never tried it.
Yeah, my Aunt Win and my Aunt Ede have got their Piccalilli jars out. And you'd be like, no, I don't want the cauliflower bit. Yeah. What have we got in there? Lee Eagles is saying hot chocolate, what's it? So the 12th scale GTR.
Sprue and Glue is saying nothing in the belly yet. Airfix, 172nd RNL lifeboat. Ooh.
Oh, sweet. Sergeant Bones is a VK 3001 pre-Tiger and egg rolls.
Oh, Black Rifle Models is in. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hello, Luke. How you doing, mate? Thanks for popping in and saying hello, mate.
Yeah,
go on, mate.
He's got bacon sandwiches. Good man.
Oh, mate, good man. Proper brunch stuff, mate.
Right, I'm going to try this. He's got an Academy 48 scale CH46E Bulldog.
Oh, mate. Look forward to seeing that. You're going to slap some photos in the gallery, geese?
Shane's
Shane.
Go on.
No, that's all right, mate.
Shane's got cheese and crackers. Oh, you posh so-and-so this time in the morning. And he's got a Tamiya Panzer 38-ton medium tank.
Oh, has he got a Pims with that cheese and crackers bird by any chance? Sarge is saying hello, Luke. Yeah, it's nice that you popped in, mate.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
He's putting something in the photo album now. Yeah, it's handy because those that don't know, Luke is, I think I'm right in saying, frontline ambulance. So yeah, he works all the hours under the sun, bless him. So when we're pimping his work, he's either out in an ambulance and can't see us pimping him and watches it back. So it's nice to have him in the chat when we're going to be showing some of his work off and that, so you guys can talk to the man himself. Skullfish is saying at Black Rifle, well done on the latest video, mate. Yeah, for those that don't know, Luke's been putting some videos up of his bench updates. Yeah, long hours of the joy of being a paramedic. A model officer saying cardboard tubing, making holder for balsa wood stroke size styrene. Good man, mate. Here's one I prepared earlier. Oh, yes. Kitchen roll tubes come in handy for anything, mate.
I've just thrown one out in the recycle bucket.
Shane Youngs is just like me, mate. He's just had a cup of tea. Yeah, same here, mate. I was a bit ropey yesterday and was the victim of one of the wife's roofies. So, yeah, so I'm recovering today.
Lights out.
Yeah, it's like, you will go to bed. All right, then.
You go up. Oh, yeah, I know.
Luke's saying, yeah, thanks a lot, Skullfish, bless. Yeah, so, yeah, Luke's in the chat. So, for those that saw his plane and that we were showing last week, he's going to put some more pictures up. So we'll be having a little looky-loo in them in a bit. What else? Model officer saying post the tubing from work. So have any of you been putting any links up on the YouTubes? I'll have a quick open up of the Facebook page and have a scroll through that and see whether there's anything going up. bear with me. 27.
Oh, Skullfish is having coffee and Galaxy chocolate.
Oh,
Uh,
bit of Galaxy chocolate.
oh, and he's looking through an Academy M1025.
Oh,
Ooh.
did I do Frankie's site last week? I can't remember, Dave.
Yes, you did. You did. You gave him full pimpage last week.
Did I?
You did.
I'm looking. That's the last one that was on there. So that's Jason. I've done Skullfish, didn't I? I can't honestly remember.
No, I can't remember. I know you did. I know you did Frankie.
Well, if I did, I did. I'll do it again. Why not?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Let's go off of that onto there for a moment. These are on the Facebook page. Excuse me, I put an announcement in several weeks ago of those of you that have got YouTube channels, feel free to pop a link in so that we can all see your work and other people can like and subscribe to your channels. And it's surprising that a lot of people have really taken it on board. So yeah, I'm gonna do my usual bit of surfing and pimping of the YouTubes, because why not?
Right, to answer, where he's gone, there we go. Lee Eagles, do Hobbies own do shelving to put 124 scale cars in? They do a display box that you can put your stuff in. I don't know if that's any help.
I can put you on screen so you can show him it. I don't mind. It's not an issue.
Hang on. Let me go here. And there. And hopefully.
Let's see whether I can get you on full screen instead. Let's put you on there. There you go.
Right. I'm trying to get. Oh, it's not going to work, is it? Right. Hopefully. Yeah. You get one of these, which is it's a display stroke work in progress that you can have.
Yeah.
Got a plastic frontage to it, so it keeps everything safe.
Yeah.
They do another one that is a display. It's like a work in progress and a display, but it's like instead of it just being like that one being a single, it's like
a double.
It's a double.
Yeah.
Whether it has a plastic front to it, on a clear plastic front to it, on I'm not sure because I haven't got one.
So that'll be a 300 by 300 mil then, won't it?
Yeah, it'd be a full one. So that you can use that, but they don't actually do display shelving as such. The only other shelving that they do is for the Vallejo type bottles, where it's kind of stuck up at a slight angle or sticks out at a slight angle.
And what was the cost on that, Dave? He's asking.
The one that I've got cost me it wasn't $9. It was $12.99.
$12.99. There you go, mate.
And I think the double one, I think is around the £20 mark.
Oh right, yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you what.
So they're not.
I'll go and find out.
They're not a bad price, though, are they? Then
no. Right, you can get a storage hutch, which is exactly the same as the one that I've got, but it doesn't have the shelf and it doesn't have the clear plastic at the front, and that'll cost you £10.
Yeah.
As he searches through the website, you can get the work in progress one, which is that one that I've got on my lot, and that is $12.99.
Yeah.
And the big showcase work in progress module is $21.35.
Oh, that ain't bad then, is it?
So there you go. Hopefully that helps.
There you go. So yeah, anyway, back to the old YouTubes. We got a fella here who's going by the name of Gumpler Newbie. So I think it's pretty obvious what he's building on here, which is the Bandai stuff.
Yep.
So if you're into your Bandai, give that a go. Who else have we got? 5, 6, 7, 8 model. I'm not sure whether I've done James's, so I'll do James's. Thing that I've just seen it pop up. Excuse my really slow computer.
Yeah, Lee Eagles. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'm glad that was some of help for you.
There you go. There's James's stuff. And he's got Lego stuff on there. Railway stuff. Some Black Ops bits and bobs going on. And some gaming. Which is something I'm going to get taught in a little while by Sergeant Vince. They're going to be trying to educate me into the world of computer gaming because apparently I need to learn it, mate.
Oh, do you?
Yep. Mate, they're up for the challenge.
I wish them the best of British.
I wish them the best of luck, mate, on that. Let's have a look. So I think Luke's got his video up, hasn't he? Up on Black Rifle, and
yeah, he's
I've still got in my head, Dave, that airplane he done. Remember the one we was cooing over? Like, was it last week?
Yeah. The was it the F-14, or was it?
I think it was, wasn't it? And it was like,
yeah.
Loads of inbox reviews going on there.
I'll tell you what, he did that tortoise tank.
Yeah.
That does look a little bit special.
Oh, yeah. Loads and loads and loads of video content for you here, guys, as well. So if you haven't subbed to Luke, give him a sub and ring the bell because he's very prolific with the videos. You know, he literally guns out these videos in between these shifts, bless him. So you'll get bombarded for a while with enough to keep you going whilst he's working away, bless him. So loads of different bench updates.
Luke corrected us. Luke corrected us because it wasn't an F-14, it was a Phantom FGR-2.
Oh, there you go, mate. Who said it was an F-14? Did I say it? Did I? Oh,
I think both of us did.
Yeah.
So apologies.
That's all right, mate. But yeah, loads and loads of videos. He's got really dirty black hands there, Luke. You need to scrub them, mate. So yeah, I like I say, I love seeing these stuff, to be quite honest with you. So that's Luke over at Black Rifle. So give him a visit. And being that I'm on here, Dave, should we do a bit of the old gallery?
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should.
So there's a similar comment there about the YouTubes. Some other bloke called David Atkinson. I don't know whether you know him, Dave.
No, he's probably some idiot that keeps posting bloody videos.
He's built a Russian Grad.
Yeah.
John Cantrill is a new member of the group, and he's related to Scooby, who unfortunately we lost the other week. And he's got his Super Cat Coyote build that he's put some pictures up of.
Oh, nice.
And I can remember this because I did a supercat jackal for a good friend of mine for Operation Herrick. So yeah, and they're fiddly little kits. I think this might be the Airfix one.
Yeah, they do look a bit fiddly.
Yeah, but it's funny
No,
though,
it
Dave.
looks nice.
They're a good little mojo buster though, mate.
Mm.
If I'm honest. You know, I mean, I done the Supercat Jackal with the crew and did a like a rocky, deserty sort of diorama.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was because I was winding me mate up at the time because he's like, "How you getting on with it? How you getting on with it?" And I took a photograph of the 4 painted wheels on a sheet of sandpaper and went, "I'm doing the camo." And what he sent me back, I can't say on the show because it's only 1:10.
I can imagine.
But yeah, he called me a few military style names, Dave.
Yeah, and there's one or two popping into my mind right now. No, they can't be repeated.
Yeah, so
Well,
yeah,
they can after 9:30 at night, but not now.
that's John Cantrill's Coyote there. And yeah, he's related to Scoob, like I say, who we sadly lost last week. Bless him. Dave, you got a parcel from me, mate, didn't you?
I did. I got a super parcel.
Yeah. So there's a video for that over on Model Maker Dave's workshop. And if you haven't subbed to him, give him a sub because we want to get him to 200 now, don't we, Dave?
Well, I'm only 40 away. I keep going up to 161 and then I go back down to 160 again. So I don't quite know what's
Oh,
going on.
really? You're up and down like a yo-yo, are you?
Yeah, up and down is like our horse jaws at the moment.
Oh, mate, bless you.
Oh,
Paul Shapland. Paul Shapland, who was in the chat as, is it Plastic Modeler?
Plastic Monkey, isn't he?
Plastic Monkey, that's it. Has put in some photos there. Look at that, Dave.
Oh, that's nice.
That is, isn't it? I think my one can stay in the box now because it ain't going to look as mint as these, is it?
When people do models to that kind of level, I kind of think to myself, I just might as well pack all my stuff away and just stop.
Well, it's too late now, mate. You've just bought all that hobby zone, so you're lumbered, mate.
I'm stuck with it now.
That is nice, though, isn't it? I like
it. It is. I do like that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where I just sit there with my chin out going,
yeah, you just look at them and think, oh, yeah. It's like when you go to the model shows, you walk around all the club tables and you just look at some of them and you just think, okay.
Yeah.
You kind of just think you're in one level and some of these people are like 7 or 8 levels above you.
Oh, yeah, there's the figure guy that posts up a lot, isn't there? Done the Clint Eastwood figure, didn't he? And he does the Ragnar Lothbrok with individual bloody beard hairs and the tattoos on his head and all of that. And I'm like, how does he do it? You know? And he did a brilliant one of Brad Pitt out of the film Fury. Yeah. And he did it with the proper slick back hair and all of that. And I'm like, bloody hell.
What is it? One show that I went, I can't remember which one it was. I went to a show because I put a couple of my figures into the competition.
Yeah.
It was one of these, I think it's a Japanese samurai warrior.
Oh, right, yeah.
With all the different colours and regalia on the uniform and on the leather armour and I just looked at it and I thought I might as well just take mine away because he was in a completely different league to what I was in.
Oh yeah, I mean I like seeing Kenneth's work, Australian friend of ours, because he can paint leather and you think it's leather. I don't know how he does it.
I don't.
Lewis Williams is saying something for the whole family to build there. He's got a 1/400th scale RMS Titanic.
Ooh.
So yeah, good luck with that, mate. Oh, scales mine. Mine's only a pup, mate. Yeah, mine's a 1/700th scale, so it's basically the size of a pencil sharpener.
What's the
Which
new
is
one
all
going? What's the one that Ted's doing?
1/200, isn't it? I don't know.
Oh, that's huge.
It's a monster. The box, I think the box is about 5 foot, Dave.
Yeah, I saw someone take the lid off of it, and
Yeah.
there's like small boxes within one large box.
Yeah, when we did the E-model show last week, he had it propped up behind him and we got him stand next to it and it was like up to his shoulder. You know, and that's a lot of kit, isn't it? Mind you, though, what's that, about £350, something like that?
I've no idea. I'm not even going to even contemplate that one.
Yeah, that's that Dave bloke again. His bench looks quite similar to yours, mate.
He does.
Part 2 of a refit there.
Yep.
Someone I hadn't heard of from a little while is Scale Model Vamp, or Vamp RCSA Modeler, who's got a YouTube channel as well. So if you haven't subbed to him, go over and give him a subscription.
Ooh.
He's got a bit of the old Space Marines going on. He does a varied stuff. He does a bit of the Warhammer.
He does cars as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does lots of cars. And he'll scratch build and chop them and kit bash them and does weird paint effects and all sorts on them. So yeah, I think he likes his gassers and things like that, Dave. I think he's a bit of a street rodder, you know. But does some really good effects on cars as well, and I like him. I like what he does. Trying to remember whether he was the one who done the roof chop or not. Do you remember the one I was on about? The geezer cut the roof and chopped it all down. And yeah, really. I'm not sure whether it was.
I don't know. I don't know if it was him or if it was someone else.
But yeah, I think that was the one he dropped. Bless him. I'm sure he did one where he had glossed it. He dropped it.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I bet the air was a bit blue when that one hit the floor.
Yeah, having done an hangout with him, I can imagine the language that came out.
Yeah, I can imagine it was a bit purple, I think, probably.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Nice set of pimp rims on there, Dave, isn't they?
Oh, yeah.
What the old go faster tyres?
Yeah. No, that's nice.
That is, isn't it? I like it. Is that a fluorescent cage in there? It is, isn't it? Or is that hoses? Letter O's.
Hoses.
O's. Well, O's, don't
I? That's nice.
That is, isn't it? I used to have the old ZZ Top Eliminator car.
Oh, I like the Mini. I do like that, especially with the wide wheels.
Yeah, and model officer saying, "Come on, Dave, pimp your page."
Well, no, it has to be done every now and again.
Yeah, I can soon sort that out. I'll pimp it for him. There you go. So that's scale model Vamp stuff over at Vampire or Vamp RC and SA Modeler. These are some good ones. Edward Leonard's posted up some pictures here now. I don't know whether he's put what it's from. No, he hasn't. But I saw that and I was like, wow, how quirky is that?
Is that from a film?
I don't know, mate. He's not put what it's from. So I don't know whether it's from 2001 or something like that. I don't know, mate.
It's certainly got a sci-fi type film thing about it.
It has, isn't it? And it's a shame. I'll have to get him to type in there what it's from.
Yeah, just a touch more information would be wonderful, because it
Yeah,
does
because
look
I
really
ain't
good.
got a
Look,
clue, and I'm not doing him justice by going, I don't know what it is,
yeah, he
But
put a
it's
really nice
nice,
kit up there.
whatever he is. I mean, look at that, Dave.
Yeah, I know. Just a little bit more information about what it was and where it's come from would finish that off.
Oh yeah, I mean, Paul gets it a lot with the on the ISM minute, and he'll say to people, can you just post up what the kit
Mm.
is or what it's from, just to give us a rough idea, because I don't know every kit out there, and neither
Neither
do
do I. But
Dave.
that does look nice, but just a little bit more information about
Yeah, it's
where
just
it's originated from.
someone might ask us what it is, and we can't answer them, and it's a shame. But look at
Mm.
that.
No, that is not. I like that.
That is, isn't it? It's right up our street, that is. This is where he comes back at us and goes, I scratch built it. And that's
Yeah,
when the bench gets packed away then, Dave, isn't it?
it's like, okay, fine, get the white flag out. I surrender.
But it's very sort of ATST stroke Ed 209 from RoboCop, and a bit of
Yeah, it's
that sort of.
it's kind of also a bit from the abyss, or 20 Fathoms,
Yeah.
the sea level.
There you go. Sprue and Glue, and Luke at Black Rifle are telling us it's what's that, Mackie and Krieger, or is that Maschen Krieger kit? I built one last year. Says Sprue and Glue. There you go. At least we know what it is then.
Oh, yeah.
And what's
Well,
that from? Is that from a film, or is that like mecha stuff that Bill does, Sarge?
yeah, is it a film, or is it something taken out of a game? Because
Whatever it is mint, isn't it?
yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you know full well I'd end up getting one of them and doing it as, I don't know, do it as Luke going to work in his new ambulance. two big, one plus and one negative. And it's like, yeah, I'll defib you.
yeah,
You'd soon wake up then, wouldn't you? Some bloke called Festa's on about his Raspberry Pi Zero and his resin printer setup.
yeah.
Someone asked me last week about what the setup was, so I thought I'd pop that in there. Carl Smith has done a scratch built ship.
Yeah, he
I remember right. Is that an Actimel? Is it Actimel bottle? The stuff with the bacteria gubbins in it that you drink.
Yeah.
And odds and bits around the Greeblies box, and the guy's just a scratch building god, isn't he? You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, you think, right, I'm going to do some scratch building, and then you see what he does, and then you just think, why should I bother?
Yeah, and you sit there and you think, do you know something? I'm just going to put all my Greeblies over there and cry.
Yeah, I'm just going to put them all back in the box, and I'm going to go and sit in the corner, and I'm going to cry and cry and cry.
Yeah. But no, I mean, again, it's that vision, isn't it?
Yeah, it's being able to put what you've got in your mind through various odds and sods and bits and bobs, and then suddenly you come up with a thing.
Yeah.
And everybody just looks at it and goes, and you just think, why do I even bother thinking about trying to scratch build when you've got people like Carl that just create stuff from nothing?
For me, that's what it's about, though, isn't it? Because you can sit there. I did it with, it's coincidental actually, because I'm just showing Lee's car now, but he sent me a load of Greebs. And that's where the Greeblies tank build came from, because it was just random stuff that was in this box of Greebles he sent me. And I must admit that old box of stuff's come in really handy for quite a few builds since, mate. This is, if I remember, this is Skyline, isn't it?
Yeah.
Done the bonnet on it this time and a bit of the old black around the windows. It's like looking at a real motor being built at a car, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
at a car plant, you know.
Just waiting for it to come down the line so you can do your bit on it.
Yeah, he does what I do. I do that. I've got a habit of doing that. I scribe on the actual model what colour it's going to be. Yeah. Either that or I'll cover it with masking tape and draw everything on it that's got to be scratch built. Fit it to the car whilst it's got the masking tape on just to sand everything and then rip it all off and go mad with the glue. It's what I did on the Death Race car. But no, that's looking pretty damn sexy. Look at that fuel cell in the back. Is that a scratch built? And the old fuel lines and that. Look at that. Got the old braided hose and all.
I would have said he's scratch built all of that.
Yeah, it's braided hose and everything on there, mate.
Looks like someone's been over at Hero Boys.
That's a distinct possibility.
That is looking nice.
That is, isn't it? I like that. Yeah, come on, computer. You can do it. There you go.
Now, just going back to the Skyline, is that one that is based on a real car, or is that something that's just coming out of his imagination?
I don't know. I'll have to ask him. He's in the chat. That's one Frankie goes to Hobbywood there. Mini progress on his Ferrari 328 GTS. Drop the tail lights in there. It's looking nice, isn't it?
It is.
That's his infamous shuttle, bless him. Here, Frankie, mate, I've got your decals. I'll show you them in a minute if you're still in the chat. So, yeah, brings back painful memories of when I built mine.
It wasn't that bad, surely.
Yeah, it is, Dave. It's a total dog, mate. You know, all of this under here just don't fit. It was like they used two different size molds on the same kit. And you put the sides together and you're like, no way are they the same scale. It's really weird, the fit on it. And it's the same right down the front middle seam. You end up putting so much filler in it just to get it to look reasonably shuttle shaped. So, yeah, seeing what he's done there brings back all the memories of what I had to do on mine, mate. So that's the page scrolled through. Let's just have a quick look in the album just to see whether or not anything else has gone in. Oh, someone's dinner there, Dave.
Oh,
that's going to be Frank, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is as well. I'm doing the belly section. Wok noodles with carrots, paprika, leek onions, and teriyaki sauce. Oh, Dave, look at that.
I've got a hole in my belly now.
Right, Sarge. Frankie, I think Frankie's in your neck of the woods, mate. Do you want to go round there and nick me a load of that and put it in a jiffy bag and post it to me? Oh, we got a biplane, Dave.
Oh,
David Powell. Look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
That looks like Wright Brothers type stuff.
Yeah, is that a wing nut wings? Is it, or is that a small? That's actually, look at the size of the stickers. That's actually a very small scale one, isn't it?
It is. I wouldn't have said that was wing nut wings then.
Vince wants
me to do 30. They do 30-second scale, don't they?
Yeah, Vince wants me to do wing nut wings. So Frank's going, yeah, the wok noodles, he's all eaten. Yeah, cheers, mate.
Yeah, I bet that didn't last long.
God, that's mint. That's metal.
That's what I was about to ask. Is that white metal, or is it plastic that's been sprayed up?
Yeah, Is it one of those Metal Earth? Is it Metal Earth kits?
Yeah.
That's Vamp's Mini.
No, that's I like that. That's nice.
That's his hot rod with the flames. What else? Got his cope. And I think that's back down to Fury from last week, isn't it? Yeah, that's Archie's Fury from last week. So that's the gallery pretty much caught up, Dave.
Yeah, that's up there. Well done, everyone.
Well done, folks, because, yeah, that is absolutely mint. James is saying, yeah, that's a Metal Earth model. Spray and Glue that's my first ever my Metal Earth kit. I'm going backwards on this chat at the moment. Munchkin Modelling Man is saying morning colon and all. Yeah. Frankie's eating these wok and noodles. Good man.
Oh, that's not fair. I was going to have some of that.
Yeah, Sarge saying he can do that. He could go round Frankie's and, yeah, get hold of that, mate. Yeah, Skullfish is saying he's got the Revell shuttle sitting in primer as well. Oh, Skullfish. What can I say?
Good luck, mate. Body
saying, considering his progress on my Mustang and the stuff on the Skyline means I have a lot to do if I want to get better. Hey, mate, it's all about the learning, isn't it? That's where you guys all come in handy in the chat because, you know, I do it. I go and watch videos that you guys put in the chat and I'm like, oh, I like that technique he's using or that paint effect that he's done. This looks really well. But being that Frankie teased me with his food, yeah, look at them tiles, Frank. Yeah. And did you need a set of them ones with the booster lines and all of that? Not? Do you need a set of them with all the different names of all the different shuttles?
I think he might come back and say, yeah, he does.
Yeah, Columbia, Atlantis, Endeavour, Discovery, Challenge, and Enterprise. So let me know, mate, because yeah, I'll print them out because I've got 3 sets of them hanging up at the moment, drying. So yeah. Lewis Williams is saying the 1/400th Airfix. They are only 3 and 5 year old, so we'll try again when he's home next weekend. Frankie's saying he'll take them all. Yeah, all right then, mate. I'll do you a set of them, mate.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd say no.
James Chapman is saying, have you managed to look at the decal for the Lotus? Now, there you go. That was what I was trying to figure out who it was that asked me. So now I know. Can you PM me, James, and send me a reminder by the PM, mate, and then I've got it on the screen that I can do it, because otherwise I forget. Because I was trying to remember, because someone asked me in one of our shows for my address, and I can't remember for the life of me who it was. So I've been randomly messaging people going, was it you that asked me for my address? Andy McLeish is saying, cool, Lee, making more jealous, laugh out loud.
Yep.
Bless him.
Yeah, I'll get those... the 1/24 decals out of the 2 Lotuses that I've got upstairs, and I'll get them scanned in and send them over to you, mate. Yeah.
I think, was it the Lotus, was it 76, 72? I can't remember now.
Yeah, I think it's the 1/12 scale that he's doing, so they just need to scale them up a bit.
Yeah, Lewis is saying the message before that, Cole, was the kids have gave up on the Titanic model. Oh, bless
dear.
Oh, have they? Oh.
So you could say that one's sunk then.
Sorry?
You know, you could say that one's sunk then.
I'll see what you did there.
Yeah. I'll go home.
Oh dear, oh dear.
In the naughty corner.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Oh dear. Well, I'm gonna have an early show today because I'm absolutely knackered,
Okay, mate.
to be honest with you, because I haven't been a bed. So I'll probably go for about another half hour, but yeah, I'm drained.
Well, if you're struggling a little bit, then
Yeah, I am a bit, if I'm honest. But yeah, Lewis is saying the 1/400th Airfix, 3 or 5-year-old, so we'll try again when he's home next weekend. I think I've already read that one out, haven't I? Our Quano man. Got the sub sorted for Dave's channel. I'm now
cheers, mate.
thinking Colin should get one of them furry pimp hats with a big feather sticking out the top. Who's to say I ain't already got one?
Next week's early section could be tricky. Okay.
What's that? A lot of Germans doing big groceries. Oh, really? Yeah, we've had a bit of that over here with the panic buying. I mean, I don't watch a lot of the news because we've recently had everything to do with Brexit, the elections, the royals, Prince Harry, and all of that,
And
and
everything
then
else.
coronavirus, and our media over here try to scaremonger people, and I think you might be getting the same thing going over there then.
Yeah, they tend to overdo it, I think. You just report it and leave it.
Yeah, James is saying it's for a 1/12 scale type 78 JPS 77 stroke 78. Yeah, all right then, mate, no worries. Now
Yeah.
I know who it is, and that will deal with it through the PM so we get the right drivers' names for the vehicle and all of that. We'll sort something out, mate.
Frankie's saying that the supermarket looked like a war zone yesterday.
Yeah, my missus was saying our local Morrison's, people are pretty much stripped the shells off the basics, and just, I can remember this happening before. And I was a lot more mobile back then, and I can't remember what it was. There was something that was going on, and people in the UK were panic buying for food and that. And I don't know what it was, Dave, but it was about 5 years ago now. And we was in our local supermarket, and there was a geezer there, and he had 3 shopping trolleys full up with loaves of bread, bottles of milk.
Oh, was it something like one of the
Was it the foot and mouth or something like that? Something that was going on.
It was either that or it was one of the outbreaks of flu virus that was.
Yeah, Beijing or Hong Kong or the flesh-eating bug or something. It happens every year, doesn't it? There's always a illness. And I remember this geezer, and there was an old couple, probably late 70s, 80s, and you could see the Doris there. She only wanted a loaf of bread and a pint of milk for her and her old man. And this bloke had basically filled it and went to walk off. And in the end, I gave her mine, because I just thought that was wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's
wrong, overdoing it, overreacting, and then making life difficult for everybody else for being selfish.
But you see, I mean, do you remember the petrol when we had that one, Dave, where everyone was queuing up for petrol because they thought it was going to run out? It's like, it ain't going to run out. You've got a glut of the stuff at the end of the day. That's what the refinery's for. But everyone was going mad, weren't they?
Yeah, because they was all going down there filling the tank up, and then they was getting the 5-gallon jerry cans filling them up.
A boatload of cans, and there's petrol everywhere, and you're like, and they get in the car and they light a fag, and it's like, are you strange? Lee Eagles is saying it was the bird flu. Yeah, it must be, mate. Yeah, it was a few years ago because we had MERS, didn't we? We had SARS.
Yeah.
The monkey thing and Ebola, wasn't it?
Yep.
Do you remember the flesh-eating bug, Dave? Do you remember that one that would be chewing your legs or something whilst you was a kid, gnawing away at you?
Oh, yeah. Remember that one? Yeah. there's been quite a few kicking around.
Every year we get one, and I don't know. I don't know. Is it that bad? I don't know. I mean, I could be. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's what 8 billion people on the planet, and how many have died now? A couple of hundred.
Yeah. Not
So
not
ratio, is it nature's way of going natural wastage? You never know, do you?
yeah, Mother
I still
Nature
think
having
it's
her way.
man-made, mate.
Well, you do wonder sometimes because a lot of it does stem from China's kind of way. You wonder
Yeah,
what
but we
what
had
they're
it with
up to.
foot and mouth, didn't we? Where allegedly, and I'll use the word allegedly just in case,
Mm.
uh, that it was one of the research places may or may not have inadvertently, yeah. So it
Done
does
something.
make you wonder, doesn't it? Because these things always seem to coincide with governments coming out with slightly dodgy legislation, and it's almost let's distract the masses and we'll come out with all of this. Over here it's normally let's have a quick royal wedding or a royal baby and then we'll tax
Yeah,
everyone twice as much.
yeah,
They sneak it in through the back door, don't they, Dave?
yeah, a bit of stealth.
Yeah, that's what we get over here.
Mm.
But I don't know whether it's the same in Europe because I'm not watching the news at the moment because the whole Brexit thing has gone on
I've had enough of that now.
badly, in it, and the doom and gloom, in it.
It's the doom and gloom mongers that are saying, "Oh, it's going to be this and it's going to be
Yeah,
that." And I seem to remember that when the vote came through for it, or that we wanted to leave, they were saying, "Oh, it's going to be doom and gloom, and the markets are going to crash, and this and that, and the jobs are going to go, and everything just carried on as normal."
well, they have anyway because of the coronavirus, isn't they? I don't get that. But it's funny. Someone pinged me during the night and said about the picture that NASA put up. I don't know whether you heard about that, but
No,
NASA put up a photograph of the pollution in China and then the pollution over the last few days, and it's all cleared because everything's shut.
well, yeah,
Industry and everything has closed down, hasn't it, over there for the Chinese New Year? And obviously, with this going on, they just extended it a little bit longer. But just goes to show you, though, Dave, doesn't it? I mean, the industry shuts down for a little while. Mother Nature, mate, cleans
so
everything up. So,
soon starts working again.
yeah, it's the cycle of the planet, isn't it, mate? We're getting all sciencey now, mate. It's just a Festa's factoid on a Sunday.
Ooh, it's getting a bit deep.
Lee Eagles is saying, yeah, human control. Yeah, what was that? Was it 1984? George Orwell, wasn't it? And that, I'm a firm believer in all of this stuff is created to keep the masses occupied whilst decisions are made and
The
take our eye off the ball.
decision.
Yeah. I mean, I am that sort of conspiracy theory guy that goes round looking at all of these, funny handshake people and all of that gubbins, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the third nipple on the arse.
Well, yeah, because it's interesting stuff, some of it, Dave, isn't it?
Some of it makes you think, and you do think, are they? Do they? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, the Masonic thing and the whole Da Vinci Code stuff and Area 51 and oh mate,
What, Area 51 that doesn't exist.
yeah, do you remember that time when Clinton was on the telly, wasn't he? And he's like, yeah, it's all a myth, he says. And the bloke says, well, look, there's CNN are showing a film of someone taking a film of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm going to call it a day, to be honest with you, Dave, because
Okay, then, mate. Well, if you're
I'm
not right and
struggling,
you're not there, then call it quits, and then you can go and get your head down.
yeah, I'm feeling a bit ropey, if I'm honest, mate.
No, that's fair enough. I think everybody in the chat will understand.
rather than Festa have one of these keeling over live on airs, I'll
No, we don't want that.
yeah, I'm gonna retire for the afternoon and go back to my bed, I think, because I was
Yeah.
rugby yesterday and I'm just feeling a bit lightheaded yet again. So
Okay then, mate.
I know it's a short one this week, guys. Apologies, but I'm just not feeling well today.
Well, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. So
So yeah, I'm gonna love and leave you all, I think, and go back to my bed. So I will say thanks for everyone coming in.
yeah.
Apologies, it's short this week. Hopefully you stick with us, and I'll be a bit better next week.
And hopefully normal service, if that is such a thing for us to, will resume next week.
No worries, but yeah, I think my missus might be banging on the door in a minute and saying, "Oi,
Oh,
come on." Yeah.
it's not another one of her special cups of tea, is it?
No, it's just I know the warning signs now, Dave. Living with MS, you just
Yeah.
and I just don't feel well, mate.
Okay then. Well,
Hopefully everyone will understand, but apologies.
yeah.
All right, folks. I'll catch up with you soon.
All right.
Take
See you
care.
later, guys.
Bye.